Hello, hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Looks like we are, let's see which. Oh, okay, we're doing Cancer. Welcome back, Cancer people in placements. Thank you for being here. Let's dive on in. Cancer energies. New home, new attitude. So maybe there's something about discussion about your home, real estate. This could be happening in the summer. Anything else for Cancer? Maybe just starting maybe now, July, Cancer season. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Interesting. Okay, you could be going through a lot, transitioning through a lot. Before we move on, anything else for Cancers? Money or property through inheritance, winning or windfall. This could be revolving a home. Maybe you're cleansing your home, cleaning things out. A chain of events that'll affect your life, Cancer. And it says, so there's something about going with the flow. I feel like there's something about not rushing something, maybe being careful, being very calculated. I'm seeing somebody like going over a field, like an army soldier who has to like buckle down each inch of the way, maybe not inch, but every few feet. So you could be slowly but surely morphing into something. We have things will not always be this way. Change is coming. Cancer's advice. Messages from Cancer Spirit Team, Benevolent, Other Beings, Angels, Guides, Michael and Spirit Team. Foraging, okay, interesting energy here for sure. You could be tapping more into your like darker aspects or more like ambitious aspects. Let's see. And that's right there, a chain of events. And then we have Darkness Falls. I like this though. I feel really empowered seeing this card honestly here. Facing your demons, acknowledging your faults and self-compassion. So you could be really improving on yourself. Your higher self chose this card because you have faults and have made mistakes. It's true that some mistakes are more costly than others, but no one lives a perfect life by any means. When you made a misstep or when your faults put you in a sticky situation, defense mode can feel like a natural response. The wound from feeling less than is likely already triggered self-criticism, doubt, or even anger. But then also, I feel like this is really impactful though, and it's very powerful emotions though that you can utilize for this transformation. It's kind of like the oomph that you need, the catalyst to drive you into this. But I feel like this is coming slowly but surely. Do not view yourself in a negative life. Act as a neutral bystander who is merely curious and observant. Interesting. How might you advise a friend who experiences similar circumstances? Would you guide them to calm down or take deep breaths? Explain to them how they might be. Yeah, interesting. You can find the clarity and answers needed for a positive resolution once you observe your circumstances from the outside rather than deep inside. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what page number. Interesting. This could be outreach of communication. Let's see 17 here. Foraging. Authenticity, hidden talents, and acting upon your uniqueness and effort. Very interesting. Your higher self chose this card because sometimes you need to go out looking for food even though the grocery store is down the road. Although the food is convenient, your life dish could require an ingredient the store can't offer. So maybe you're expanding your options right now. You're looking at different things right now. Perhaps your soul seeks a more authentic flavor experience that's unique for you. So maybe you're looking to make changes that make you feel better, stronger. The foraging card is found you because it's time to get up and go on the world, discover all that's waiting for you to pick up and put inside your basket. It's something I like that. There's a lot of abundance, a lot of choices, a lot of options. Let's dive into some tarot. I want to know more about the general energy for Cancer people and placements. Judgment calls. Okay, really stepping into your power, call to action type energy. Yeah, evaluating your choices. You could be considering maybe places to live or like different opportunities. You could be spending some time reflecting as well, gaining this insight clarity. You could be coming to more of a position of like abundance, power, self-love, self-value in the future position. This could be tied with maybe a Taurus, or there's some level of like authority that could be like you could be stepping into a greater position of authority here as well. Yeah, personal happiness with the Nine of Cups. So there's something about your focus on personal happiness that could be what's transforming. Everything's turned out well, enjoying your success. Interesting energy for sure. Let's see if we can get you guys a wisdom of the oracle for Cancer energies. Regeneration, interesting, and higher power here. Beautiful energy. This could be revolving around family or just like a safe nest. Yeah, this could be there could be regenerations in your career, your public life. Very interesting. Let's get you a familiar. Oh my good lord. Yeah, it's like maybe you're moving towards like a community. You could be seeing bees, or the bee spirit animal could be really relevant for you guys right now. But let's see what we have for bee. If I find it, there it is. Make time to be with friends and family, be a part of a community, helping others in the earth. Abundance is flowing into your life. So I was getting that. We have the Nine of Cups here, we have the Empress here, we have the Hierophant here. This could be specific connections. This could be maybe a Taurus, Libra. But yeah, there's something about like something is slowly but surely coming in as a vibe of getting a chain of events that is affecting your life. This could be like destined for you as well. Maybe it's moving with the transits, right? But I do get this energy of abundance for sure coming towards you, like picking up things in your basket. You could be doing this with somebody else. And it says there's no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. So maybe, especially with Jupiter and Venus is about to be in Cancer as well, this is going to supercharge whatever house Cancer rules in your chart, allow you to attract very beneficially whatever you desire with your emotions, with your well-being, with your sense of contentment, with your ideas, with your vision board or whatever you're using. Develop new ideas and projects and see them to completion. So there could be like a great time. We are on the first quarter moon, I think, as I film this, so a great time to kind of continue to snowball those efforts from the new moon up until that Capricorn full moon, right? We had the Cancer new moon, so this is kind of the beginning of a next cycle of Jupiter being in Cancer as well, because it can join to that new moon for the next year. So take responsibility for your own actions. Talk to the bees. Interesting. So yeah, if you're seeing bees, that could be like a sign of abundance, or healing. Honey is very like antiseptic, or whatever they say, like heals a lot of things. So very interesting energy. I'm not sure if we did pull from this. Okay, let's get you one of these because I haven't used this deck in a little bit. Cancer's advice. Okay, it's like you're moving beyond some kind of pain with that regeneration here. Okay, interesting. Cancer. You could have shedded a lot. This could have been like things that weren't fair for you. You could have let go of a lot, which is allowing you to actually make a wish and move towards something very abundant and whole. I can see you attracting this towards yourself here. Maybe when Venus actually enters Cancer, it'll be conjoining Venus, conjoining your sun sign and any other placements, and Cancer can make you very magnetic. Venus attracts, right? It's like it's all about attracting. You don't chase, you attract, right? It's the Venusian principle, Venus, right? So very interesting energy for sure here. Let's go ahead and read Make a Wish. This could be regarding like your dreams, your desires, acquaintances, networks, the internet, money, expansion, learning, travel, value, love. This card means it's a season for winning. You are luck personified right now, exactly, because you have Jupiter conjoining all your Cancer placements right now for the next year. It's fantastic energy. You can definitely search that up if you're curious. Jupiter conjunct your Sun transit to see what that's like. But yeah, definitely you're getting a lot of divine abundance and luck with Jupiter and protection, which Jupiter represents, right? Over your maybe destiny, your sun sign, yourself, your being, your energy, your vitality, right? You are luck personified right now, or leadership. You are in the right place at the right time. Your manifestations seem to appear at the snap of your fingers. This is an indication that you're in alignment with worthy people, places, and opportunities. Yeah, this could be like new contracts. 71 was the page number, so new anything to do with that. Let's get you guys. I want to end with one of my more abstract cards. I don't use these more often, so I want to get using them more. We are in pivotal times in July, so it's time to kind of understand the path we're on. Cancer's energies, messages. Yeah, coming out of chaos. Chaos in the reverse in the future position. So definitely that's clear as day. Breath was on the bottom. Cancer messages. Something could be trying to distract you or throw you off or something. Heads up. I don't know if you have to worry about this or not, but this could also be just something unexpected happening that leads you to like better, like storms, or I don't know. You could be coming more into your power as well, is what I'm sensing. That's interesting. The last messages. Autumn. Yeah, there's some strong Saturnian element here. It's like coming into like that's why I got that good vibe from Darkness Falls. It's like tapping into your strength and power is the vibe I'm getting here. That's very interesting. Yeah, it's like this authority energy here. Very interesting. Yeah, you could have like moved. Maybe you're becoming mature. Like Saturn can represent maturity. We have Saturn in Aries now squaring all your Cancer placements. That's not bad though. That's a very dynamic, energetic aspect. So there could be some kind of like maturing happening almost. But let's see what I've got. Yeah, that's interesting. This could be with maybe a Taurus, Sagittarius, Aquarius, or there could be something about like unexpected travels or unexpected money. Yeah, this could be in career, your home life, your love life. Wow, it opened right to it too. Let's see. One of the Tria Prima, the three primes, along with Salt and Mercury, it makes up the threefold phenomenon. Interesting. It symbolizes the uniting of soul, sulfur, and body, salt, and mind, Mercury. Interesting. Hmm. Sulfur soul. On a tactile level, sulfur is responsible for both the off-putting smells and the therapeutic properties of a mineral bath. It soothes and it stinks, literally. So maybe you're going through or you were going through some kind of challenge. To understand sulfur is to embrace both and mentality. Don't be discouraged if the meaning of this card seems to evaporate before your eyes. For now, keep in mind that what is gross contains beauty, and what is beautiful contains its own demise. Sulfur's job is to push the geyser up and out, dissipating the pressure. Don't be surprised if what appears or to suck or stink soon becomes a great gift. So that's interesting. Maybe there's something like really difficult you're going through. Actually, this reminds me of last weekend I was going quadding and we were driving through a lot of mud, and some of it was definitely from cows. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was a lot of fun. But it was, difficult at some points. I was very sore. I'm still sore because, yeah, it's very bumpy. But anyways, yeah. So maybe there's something fun that's like not that like maybe on the surface it looks not enjoyable, but it could be really enjoyable. That's interesting. Maybe there's like a dichotomy. The opposite or the same axis that deals with similar concepts is Capricorn for Cancers, right? So there could be this focus or talk on like boundaries and like the exoskeleton or protection of the home, real estate versus the career, and kind of the structures. Saturn can rule, and Capricorn can rule construction, I believe. So can Cancer, I think, as well, like real estate structures, right? That protect or nourish or heal. So that's interesting. Family matters, father matters, authority. Those could also be topics that are coming up in your life. Um, yeah, envision what his guys are like in your life right now. What needs to move up and out, and don't to be freed so it can evaporate. So maybe you're like cleansing or purging a lot of things as well as you let go of things, or maybe you notice that your like dynamics with people become more smoother after you have like boundaries in place, so you kind of eliminate or cleanse or purge negativities from a connection or dynamic. Let's see. If the sulfur card appears with any others from the Tria Prima, it's a sure sign that the link between them is underway. So maybe there's something about linking here. We also have lead and autumn here, so maybe something about the autumn time or like autumn placements or like Scorpio energy could be relevant. So big transformations, big Pluto, Saturn energy. Um, Very interesting. I think Pluto and Saturn are making a sextile, Aries and Aquarius. So alrighty, I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.